tried to figure out whose turn it was to pay, but they never made it back to bed. Some may recall that tears were shed, and no one's lives will ever be the same. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. Well, I guess he found some comfort at the Well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past, but he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Ride on, ride on, ride on, ride on. Ride on. Ha ha!
And the winner is
Concrete.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a five-star concrete boy. Pull up at bar, saw bar. Hit up, pull up sprites. 10 chains on, changing the lights. And we all keep it, we don't fight. Yeah. Keep it with the sheep. Yeah. My is the snipes. Yeah. My home as a kite. Yeah. It's probably a of ice. Yeah. I'd rather with the ice. My diamonds is bigger than yeah. My diamonds is bigger than rice. Yeah. My dog, he with me, no lice. Big mansion, came from the mice. I do a B103. I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in it. I feel like I'm missing a toe. Okay. Make a third and I promise don't sweat at all. One hand motion tell him to go. Go, go, go. 2 chains on me on the strip. Okay. 2 maybe walk with a limp. I got galore, I'm a what else? You can pay me to them boys simp. It's big, put it on a blimp. Okay. 40 bands on me, Sean Kemp. Me and my dogs locked into the end. We stuck together, veneer 10. I'm quick to let it go. I got stuck in. Okay. I feel like I'm missing a toe. Okay. I'm quick to let it go. One hand motion tell him to go. Go, 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 go.
I step trim, my trim, invade that block, invade the zim. I got a on fade with him, can't pay him attention, can't pay his rent. Got me bent, can't get a cent. My teeth diamonds implanted in it. Volume 2, we been planning it. Out in the house, don't even trip, just plead the fifth. I had a but I 5-star, got Max in here. She got 2 T on her lip. My house nice, no mood board. W cause I'm not in the mood for it. Don't know my name, just call me the groove boy.
It's a good fit, I can't lose out of miss. W's in the chat, go big body bends. Nothing to scat the whip, all I got press for the flat, but the crease stand always on 10. My
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Here we go. This, their first chance to take a look at the Heat this season.
Yes, surprised to split the season series last year. These guys have confidence in themselves against anyone they face.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
Here's Tatum. There's the drive. Yep, that one goes. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
Good on the bucket.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
It's rebounded by Levine. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
This dude is an absolute terror on the defense when he's slashing towards the rim. He dares the defense to foul, and sometimes people make business decisions.
Richard, you wouldn't think LeBron James could improve, but that three-point shot has become really consistent.
And, well, now you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter at all times. That creates lanes for him to drive or create for others.
That one's good for two.
As always, Doncic attracts a lot of attention, makes a lot of tough shots with hands in his face.
James inside, shoots over Thompson, falls back and drains a fadeaway J. James has got 6.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Pass to Şengün. Shot's good by James. Give him 8 points now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Now here's White. Back to James. Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Thompson. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And attacking with reckless abandon. Somehow Thompson able to get through.
Miami shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
.133 left to play in the first. Towns for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And that's what makes Towns so dangerous offensively. He's a threat even when he's playing off the ball.
Now Tatum. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Now here's Doncic, trailing by 8. And that one's good. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Back to Thompson. There's 21 seconds left now in the first quarter.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
Pass to Şengün. Rebound Miami.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And so it's Los Angeles leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Sabonis, left side, shoots over Ayton. That one goes in. Sabonis has got his first 2 points.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Lakers going out and acquiring superstar talent in Luka Doncic. LeBron James said, everything I do on the floor, Doncic has the ability to do it or even do it better. That's how great he is. Even at his young age, he's such a unique, special player. A generational talent. EA, back to you.
They're happy to have him. Allie, appreciate the report.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
This is something that Clay works on all the time, even though he is already elite at it. He readies himself to fire once he catches that ball.
Back to Ayton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Ayton's gotten his first bucket of the night. Here's Sabonis. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
Portis with the steal. Pass to Kennard. Rebound by the Lakers. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Now here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Kennard on the wing to the paint. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Christie. And it's all from three-point range. Heat trailed by 7. Here's Young. Inside. It's Trae Young.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Young looking over the floor. Clay busting it up inside.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Levine for 3. Offensive rebound. The kick to Tatum. Launches a 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. This lead is up for grabs.
Yeah, each possession has an importance.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
To the middle. Here's Levine. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Lakers lead by 3. Outside Young. Takes a 3. Look at Young, making it look easy.
In terms of volume, Trae Young is up there in three-point shooting. He's never shy from deep.
Here's James. And it's Tatum missing. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Young. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's the Lakers with it. Pass to Şengün. James inside. Shoots over Young. From 13 feet, down it goes. James has got 14.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Tips it. James with the rebound. Here's Levine. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Lakers ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Pick by Sabonis. Young drives it in. Sengun with a steal. Launches it. And LeBron James gets the 3. He's got 17.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
To the inside. Nice move. Look at Tatum using his length.
You like the way Tatum can sliver around to get his shot.
Inside. Here's Thompson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 7 points for Amen Thompson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Doncic with it. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Over James. Christie with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
For such a big dude, all he needs is just a little bit of daylight, and LeBron is going to be hanging on that rim.
Outside for Brooks. Off the mark there with a 3.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
And Richard coach J.J. Redick coming under criticism for how he handled substitution patterns in last year's playoffs.
Look, he did an amazing job in guiding them to the 3rd seed. And look, they just ran out of gas against a better Minnesota team. Players wish they had shots back, and so do coaches sometimes.
Miami moving it around. Clock at 6. Doncic, good.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
James, outside. Down low. Here's Tatum. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Tatum's got 6.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Okay, wow. Oh, man, LeBron James getting acrobatic, putting on a show. I see you, big fella.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Guys?
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. So for Miami. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And the Lakers making a change here. A minute 29 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's White. Pass to Aiden. Back to White. To the middle. And Ayton with the stuff.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
And here's Kennard. Back to Thompson. Here's the three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Christie. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton, welcome to the highlight reel.
White looking it over. Pass to Christie. Here's Wilson from downtown. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Young with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Back to Young. Inside. Here's Sabonis.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. It's Los Angeles. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And White has got the ball here for the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Christie. Three-pointer. Drills it from deep. Christie's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic right side. Brooks drives in. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
And what a drive from Brooks. Just carving through the defense like me on the slopes in Aspen.
White on the wing. Six on the shot clock. Right side Christie. Shoots over Thibault. Christie's shot is off.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Into the lane. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Christie's got 5 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And you got to respect their energy level. A lot of steals, staying active and making things happen.
Outside Levine. To the paint. Out to James. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Heat trail by 8. And he gets it to go.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
James outside. Up top Tatum. Now Şengün. Towns ripped down the board.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
James outside. Now Levine. In close. Levine puts it up and in.
A strong inside scorer. Once Levine feels like he's got room to shoot, he does not hesitate.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game. And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Towns on a screen. Doncic outside. Jacks up a three. And rebounded by Tatum.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
James, right side. Tatum outside. Fires the three. Oh, it's off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's tipped. Sengun. There's the drive. And there it is.
7 feet. Sengun is a load coming down that lane.
Doncic. The explosion to the rim for Luka.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed. Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
The triple drop.
The defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out three.
Here's James. Banks it home. Big shot.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Doncic with it. And it's Sengun picking him up. Towns! And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Both free throws good from Sengun. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I get down.
I'm in Atlanta with the Hawk. I poked him, he fell quick. I used to be a scalper like Boston. I sell ticks. My Cuban link chain so heavy my neck hurt. Call me the Brooklyn Nets, in Brooklyn I network. Get fly in Charlotte, spread my wings like a hornet. Every time I hear your music, I fast forward. If I was bipolar, as soon as my mood switch. Something like Chicago, cause I'm back on my bull.